I can't really talk right now. I have to go do mammography. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Insomniac Kitchen. I am Helen, which if you're my friend and watching this, you already know. And if you've just stopped by to watch this, hi. It's not late yet, but I know by the time we're done it will be. Instead of trolling YouTube and Tumblr like I normally do, I decided to do something a little bit different. So we're going to do hipster cooking. Now, to start, you should probably try to make food. You don't need to eat at the regular meal times, and you also don't need a recipe. Recipes are for lemmings. So no scope this, no recipe. I'm gonna go see what we have and we'll figure something out. Rice, mushrooms, organic mushrooms, very important. Know what you're putting in your body. I found coconut milk, I found sweet peas, and I found frijoles negros. And I'm not sure why we have any of those actually. Peanut butter? Wine? That's a very sad amount of wine. It's a very sad amount of sriracha. Romano Parmesan blend. Fancy. Ooh, oh god. Really old bacon. Really, really old bacon. Oh. Shh. It's not happy. It's like mostly condiments. Shh. Alright, so we have all of this. Ironically, it's vegetarian. I wasn't going to do vegetarian, but it's vegetarian, so there you go. You don't have to listen to the ConAgra, government, everything, and eat meat. You can chew on that. So, I don't know why I pulled this out. I have no intention of putting that in rice at all. I know, right? We're failing already. We're failing already. Ooh. Chicken sausage. Sold. Alright, so that's gone. The thing that's going to take the longest in all of this, because you can stick those in the microwave, is probably going to be the rice. And I'm cheating. I have a rice cooker. But usually they're nice enough to put cooking directions on the back of this so you know what you're doing, or you can at least fake it really well. I don't have any tips for the rice. It's basically take whatever you did and then pour at least 1.5 water over it, unless it's wild rice, and then good luck. I have no idea. 1 cup. We're gonna go big or go home. Alright, so cup of rice. I'm not picking up the rice cooker because it's huge, but just trust that it's over there. Plugging it in. Why is everything beeping at me? Alright. Menu. Cook it. Go. I have no idea how long it's going to take. It tells me usually about 25 minutes. If you do it in a pan, I think it's usually about 20 minutes or so. I like the rice cooker though, because it just makes sure that everything is nice and moist. And that's what she said. And it just sort of keeps it nice. And actually, I've left rice in that thing overnight, so I have to highly recommend, if you're going to eat a lot of rice, get a rice cooker. Right, for our next trick, we're going to decide what's going to go in with these bad boys. And it's sun-dried tomato with basil, so I kind of have to work with that. So that narrows me down. We can still do the mushrooms, and there was actually an extra can in there. We're going to use the Parmesan. We're going to use the mushrooms. I found more organic mushrooms, and I found garbanzo beans, so I could have just not done the chicken. do it anyway. We're no scoping it, whatever. Obviously this needs to defrost. So put your frozen sausages in the microwave. I have no idea how long for. Peanut butter is awesome. So we've got some time in our hands. You can sit here and ponder philosophy. And get the peanut butter off your lips. I couldn't find that it's whistling. That's not. I forgot to put holes in the package. Oh shit. Don't explode. Please don't explode. Yay. Are you? Oh, you're kind of hot. Alright. Goal achieved. They're not only de-thawed, I think I cooked them in the package, so hey. I like my hat. So here's our non-conforming, non-mainstream sausages going on our plate. Alright, cover your sausages. You don't want those hanging out in public. I don't know. There, I did it. Whatever. While that's cooking, I guess we can be prepping everything else. I'm just gonna dump it all in a bowl. Alright, so we need a can opener. Fun fact that I did not know. Can openers were invented something like 50 years after cans were invented. So there wasn't an easy way to get things out. So at one point, something as like a 1880 version of a YouTube video went down, trying to get their food out of there. Alright, so chickpeas, sausages, alright, mushrooms. It's going to really suck if I do all this and it's completely inedible, but I have faith. Alright, so those need to cool the hell off. While we're doing that, I'm going to finish mixing ingredients. I have no idea how I'm going to incorporate the Parmesan into everything else. We're just going with it. But at this point, science. This should have a little kick, I think. Alright. Add a spoon. Okay. So we're going to do that so we can get the sriracha spread through and there will be pain evenly throughout the dish. Can you see? There's like this purple sludge. It smells like wine and sadness. And you're just going to cut this stuff into little chunks, and neatness is not a thing here. Because it's going to go into that. There's no use in making this thing look pretty. I am getting scared at this point. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. Let's stick it in the microwave. Let's see what we can find. We have thyme and oregano, salt, fresh ground pepper. fresh ground pepper, oregano. This is not open. All right, thyme. Stir. Now it's my hope when the rice is ready that I can just sort of mix all of this together, and the heat from the rice will help cook some of this stuff. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, while you're waiting on everything, get in some reading. It's in the original French. It's really the only way to read it. While we're waiting, go get your iPad. Because you need to stay in touch and on top of trends, and not because you're following any trends so you can stay away from them. But get your iPad and play the new Mumford & Sons. We forgot to download Mumford & Sons. Here are some freelance whales. Oh wait, no, we have to wait while that sinks. I don't think we can listen to this without the hat on. Alright, rice is done. Stop beeping. Alright, so we have our rice in on top of everything else. This is going to be a little precarious because I think it's all stuck together. Oh, it smells really good though. Really, really good. If you come across a giant clump of rice, smack your spoon with it until it gives up and dissolves. Smack your spoon with it? Did I really just say that? That is so weird, but it is really good. Why am I licking the spoon? I can eat it. Noms. This would actually probably be really good even without the chicken sausage. Or maybe some of the Trader Joe's vegetarian sausage, like the chorizo or something, would be good in this. Okay. So this was actually a success. The No Scope Hipster Chickpea Mashup. I can't believe that worked. That's weird. Alright. One last thing, and this is the most important. Eat your food while it's warm because you don't want it to become cool. The other thing kind of conflicts with the first thing. You absolutely must take a picture of the food. You must. Otherwise, how are people going to know how responsibly and off the grid you are eating? You know? Because nothing says I am ironic like the original Polaroid land camera. Battery's dead. But that is okay, because instead, you don't need film. Instagram. Artsy. I post a lot of food shots to my Instagram feed. Red1332 if anyone is interested and not already signed up and doesn't already know me. Alright. So, thanks to everybody for encouraging me to do this. Thanks for stopping by and watching. If you try out the recipe, let me know what it's like. If you do any variations, let me know that too. Meanwhile, I just blew my calorie count for the day, but I don't freaking care.